What up, hello, and welcome to MaNaPaTau Chronicles, episode of the next one. How are you guys? Watu wanarusha mine nasema ati nilisema Chronicles. My friend, this is what happens when somebody here always has us shooting at 2 a.m. Yes.
Why is it my fault?
Yes, you're the one who always insists on shooting at this time. Sijui kwa nini. So in case mnaona macho yangu ni jicho nyanya, mjue ni kwa sababu ya Miss Princess here.
Welcome to MaNaPaTau Chronicles. Thank you guys for supporting us, liking, commenting, sharing. Thank you for telling us what you think. Thank you for sharing even on the Instagram platforms. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for keeping it MaNaPaTau. And hakuna mtu anatuweka pressure tuseme hizi vitu. We just realized that there is a space, there is a gap.
Oh my God, your eyes are so red.
It's panic. So we realized that there's a space, there is a gap, yeah, where we don't have people our age going through our problems to talk to us.
Maybe they are going through them, they're just not speaking.
Yes.
Because I don't think what we are going through is unique.
New. Yeah, it's not unique.
Us.
It's not new. It's not new. I'm sure there are a lot of people who resonated with the stories that we share.
Yes.
And we're not here to the magic one, fix it all because I watched MaNaPaTau. No. We're just here to share our story, to let you know that there is a way we tried to handle our situation and it worked for us.
Or not.
Yeah, some did not work.
Yes.
And it might work for you, it might not work for you. If you've even tried it, well and good. Because I remember there's a time somebody commented and said, oh, you guys are so young in a relationship. We're like, yeah, we are. But we also have our issues in our young relationship.
I mean.
And we have to talk about them now so they don't become bigger issues later in life.
Yeah.
You know? So to the lovers and critics, all the same, we love you. Thank you for keeping it MaNaPaTau channel.
Yeah.
Right, so this week we're going to continue with the episode, rather with the topic that we started last week. So sort of a recap, what were we talking about the last time?
Existential identity crisis because of adulting manenos, and as a result, while trying to mitigate that situation, unhealthy knee-jerk, frantic business opportunities, trying to do everything just to try and mitigate the situation and make yourself feel okay. At least I'm doing something.
At least I'm doing something.
Trying to fill a void, you know, trying to fill a void, trying to feel something that at least I'm doing something. At least I'm doing something. At the same time, feeling like an imposter because this guy over here has pulled me into the content creating space that is so foreign to me, but powering through and making sure I do my best, but internally it's turmoil and chaos.
Yeah.
I guess you guys are caught up.
Yes, yeah. So that's where we were at. And I think we concluded last week by saying ni muhimu kujaribu kuelewana, kusikizana na kuelewana. Na pia mwenye ana feel Kenya ana feel ni muhimu try ku communicate as best as they can so that kuwe na maelewano kati ya nyinyi. So on today's episode, tutaanzia wapi? Mimi nilikuja nikaambiwa, you guy, you know, we have this thing that we do. But then when you go out there, you go and do your other things that are just for you. Even me, imagine me, I want things for me.
Let me ask. Marto, listen. I love what we do. MaNaPaTau forever till the wheels fall off.
Forever.
We are doing this and it will even grow. Tutakuwa na MaNaPaTau network. Watch this space.
From your lips to God's ears.
But listen, before you met me, I was a separate entire being. No. And if there's one thing you know about me, Martin, I am very ambitious.
Yes.
Not based on my childhood. Man, nilikuwa nimemean to make it. Hadi sasa bado na mean to make it. I must make it now.
Let's go back kidogo and do a sort of a study on a lot of relationships. So this is what mostly happens. Man leaves father and mother, woman leaves father and mother, the two go and become one. So in that being one, more often than not, the women sacrifice.
Their
sacrifice time, careers, so as to align themselves with the careers, the dreams, and the visions that the men have. It has worked for some, for others, it has been a total flop to the point that it has affected their relationship. And because we are at that point of discovering ourselves, we realize it is important to try and tackle this.
Yeah.
Sisemi ati siwezi handle this home financially. Kuna time nilingangana, yes. Kuna time nilingangana, but we've been able to put our head above water and we are where we are now, enjoying what we can, living the best, careful and delayed gratification kind of life that we can right now, okay? And then she had her ambitions. She has not had. She had a path that she was following. Na alikuwa ameifollow.
I really wanted to pursue anything in my field, electrical engineering field, managerial side, being in the field. That is something I'm still so salty about, that my degree is completely useless. I did not get to go to the field and actually try my hand into actual practical electrical engineering work. I was thrown into management immediately. I'm grateful for that. But my dreams were to be a corporate household woman name. You know? I would like, hey.
When tu unasikiaga tu Sylvia Mulinge unajua
Hey.
Yo.
Hey. Nikiingia safari kwa mko unaona vile anatembea huko. HOD. That was my dream. That is what I wanted to be. Life. Ilikuwa na stories zingine bana. Hey.
Sometimes inakuwaga ni circumstantial that you will leave your career path. And because this is a test, it's a very testy subject for most people in relationships because, so Marto, what are you saying? That women should not leave their paths and careers and follow now, the dreams that the man has.
That is where the problem is. Generalization and umbrellaing of everyone into one. It's an individual thing. I am a very ambitious person with hopes and dreams. But I can also be a person who is okay aligning with you, completely completely sidelining whatever I wanted to do on my own, align with you and we achieve this thing together and it's still okay. That's the wrong thing that we've been told about relationships and how they should work. There's this one way or this the other way. Both ways are okay, and I love what Muthoni, the drama queen, said. There can be two opposing truths. You can be right, I can be right, but we are moving in opposite directions. These two women are right in their own way, in their own path, in their own choices of their lives. I want to align myself with my husband, and there's nothing wrong with that. I will support him fully and give him fully all my efforts for us to achieve this common goal. I am this other woman on the other hand. I am independent. I have my own goals and dreams, and at the same time, I also will achieve something with you. But there's this part of me that I will guard and foster and grow.
There are men who also live their hopes and dreams and align themselves to the hopes and dreams that the wives, as few as they might be, as few as they might be, there are those who do that. Again, some it might be circumstantial.
Yes, that's true.
That kumenda venye kumenda, jobs zao, vitu zimebadilika. And then others might be, you know what, I will want to, I see that the path that you're taking is what will be best for us. Let us run with that. Yeah. So the one thing that is crucial in this conversation is loss of identity and loss of self, which I came to realize is a very dangerous thing, especially when between the two of you, one feels that they're losing themselves, who they are. So she says, you go out there, you do your own thing. That is yours, that you get to do for yes, it is building towards the same goal. That does not mean ati nenda nafanya hivyo ati niko na nyumba ingine mahali kando nina.
Yeah.
Niko na nyumba ingine mahali kando ati nina nini. Sina by the way, sina nyumba ingine kando ati ninaenda kulisha watu huko. Hapana. Yeah. So those things that I'm doing out there, I never saw it until you presented it in that way. I never saw it as mine. Those are things that we do not do with you. Because dynamics za working together ziko muko pamoja asubuhi, mchana, jioni. Mukikosana kazini, mumekosana nyumbani. Mukikosana nyumbani, kazini pia kunaharibika. Case in point, 1.5 months ago, tulikosana nyumbani, kazi hakuna kitu iliendelea. We did not shoot video content or photos, even shoot this MaNaPaTau Chronicles, kwa sababu this MaNaPaTau Chronicles is sort of nyumbani. Then the video content that we do is sort of kazini.
Yes.
You know? So dynamics za ku work together as a couple.
There are couples who have successfully been able to separate the two, but I guess those couples are those, they live and go to the office. So they're able to separate, we are at the office.
Yeah.
You and I are...
This is the office. This is
when
the
they come home, now we don't have that luxury.
Yeah.
Our life is our work.
Yeah. And our work is our life.
Yes.
For now. We'll get to the point. We will get to that point.
So I think that's why, to our credit, that's why it's hard for us to separate sometimes those instances of identifying this is work, this is us. You know? But we're working on it.
Yeah. In those moments that I have gone out to do my own things, I will go and record some voiceovers here and there. I will go and shoot the mobile trivia game show where you get to win yourself some money. I go and do a radio show for a local radio, Swahili radio station. Those are mine. I'm doing by myself. Yeah. Atafanya kile tumefanya pamoja, alafu wangoje tufanye the next thing pamoja. I tried to mwambia, you can be trying to be doing research on this our thing, so that me when I'm doing those other things, you're the one who's the CEO, you know? Nikamrushia kitaito hapo hivyo. I feel important. Wewe ndio kuwa CEO wa MaNaPaTau. Wewe ndio kuwa the CEO wa MaNaPaTau. Wakati mimi nimeenda una run vitu. But you see, bado si ni yetu ndio, but sio wewe. This might have not been my dream, but it is my mission right now. This is what I am working on. Because hapa ndipo niliamulia. It's content creation, okay? And because I have experience with it, this is what I decided to hold on to and run with. She did not choose this line. She ended up in this circumstance, but she chose. Wait.
I chose.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying.
I really chose.
But she chose to stay with this person, with all my flaws and perfectionlessness. Nimesema perfectionlessness, meaning there is no perfection. See the way even that word perfectionlessness does not exist, to show you how perfect I am not. Okay?
Yeah.
So she chose to stay with all that, but she still wants her own thing.
It's not about you though. It's not about you. Remember, there is the self in me who at the time when you met me, at the mind frame I was at, I was feeding that self. I was working, I was doing my own thing, okay? Now cut to, we are married, I'm not doing my own thing, okay? So I'm like, hiya.
She's not doing her own thing.
I'm like,
she's doing this thing.
Anyway, so I'm like, hiya, what is happening? So, okay, God, was this the plan all along? Get married and
lose
that's
yourself.
It?
Yeah.
Like, this is where my story ends as Christine. Like, this is it? Huh? Why did I even bother to apply myself in previous time? Why did I even bother to try all these things in my earlier 20 years? Hey, God, it is not fair, you know? So there is that self-woman in me who still needs fulfillment. Fulfillment that she will not get from you. Because that will mean, Marto gets it. This is serious.
Okay, sawa.
Are you asleep?
No, I am not. When a man hears that the woman is not being fulfilled by him, you gotta ask yourself questions.
The woman in me. It's not physical.
I get you. Yeah.
It's like, you know how we say, I can't make you happy.
Yeah.
My happiness shouldn't be pegged on you.
Yeah.
That is a lot of responsibility to put on somebody. So imagine if I peg my fulfillment on you. Good night, guys. Thank you for watching MaNaPaTau. Like, anyway, so there is that woman will always be in me who is seeking.
Yeah.
Okay, Christine, is this really the end of the road? That's why you saw me trying my hands. Hey, at some point, niko hadi nashuka nywele bana. Because I was trying to find, okay, so what next? I'm trying to find, okay, what next? This can't be it. No way. What next? Okay,
but
let's try this.
In the finding something that is yours, you did try, for example, you sold insurance for a while.
Hey, man. That was a very, very, very depressing time in my life. I would bawl my eyes out because apparently I'm a terrible insurance broker.
Mimi saizo ninafikiria ni mtu amepata job. Anatoka asubuhi kila siku, kwanza hata husband yake anamwambia, you know what, you don't worry about fare. You know why?
I got you.
Because I got you. Yeah? So nina chop money, napea wife aende apige majob zake, wanaenda kuuza insurance hadi Naivasha ama ni Nakuru. Mimi saizo sijui mdem kazi yake ni kulia 24/7.
Yeah, those were really hard times.
You've not done any one particular thing that you studied for. You went to school, did electrical engineering, but came and started doing project management. You're in the project management field.
Yeah.
Then eventually ndio ukaisomea. Got certification, very high project management certification. Inaitwaje?
Prince 2.
Prince 2, nini na nini? Foundation na practitioner. Yes. Yani intermediary na tertiary. Hizo zote.
I mean, really?
Yes. Yeah. Na alipita mtihani na zinakuwa ngumu kupita. Yeah. And then got into insurance, but did not study for it. But in my mind I thought she's really been hoping to do something else other than what we've been doing at home. So this is finally it. It might not be what she wants, but it's just something else that is hers.
No, it doesn't work that way. One, the job was completely depressing. Because I think I'm a terrible insurance broker. And two, I didn't exactly believe in the product. And I am the worst. It's not con man. What's the name? Poker face.
Yeah.
Sina poker face. You will see right through me. Hey, madam. So for me, you will see right through me. So if I don't believe in something, I wouldn't be able to sell it fully. And the environment was terrible. I don't know. It was just another thing. Okay, now this is another thing to try and fill the void. Najaribu kuifit square peg in a round high fit. Now even it makes things worse because imagine already my mind is in a fragile state the way I was. And then there is this another thing that doesn't work. Oh my goodness, when does this end? And I'm confused. I don't know exactly what I am good at besides doing well in school.
Most careers are based on either talent or skill.
Yeah.
Talent is what is inborn that you have. Skill is what you've acquired
over time.
Yeah. So in my case, I have talents and skills.
Yes, both. You're so lucky.
And I employ them 100%. You know. So you've had mostly skill to depend on.
Yes. And then now all of a sudden I'm told by the universe, madam, this skill of yours, nada. Go find something else to do. I'm like, wait, do what? Do what? And I'm not downing women who choose to stay home, but that unfortunately that is not enough for me.
Yeah. Kila mtu na path yake, by the way.
Just being a mom and a wife is not enough for me. the self within me, the self within me will crave constant fulfillment. Like, there's that Christine within me. Christine, look for something, bana. Hey, our story doesn't end here.
And that is why you hear stories of very many housewives being quite unhappy. You have a loving husband. Like the people who will never see it beyond the external, because they're only seeing the external provisions, the things that this person has been provided with, that is at their disposal. They have a loving husband. They have a car to move around with. They can shop at any time. Beautiful kids, high-end schools.
Like, what do you lack?
You don't lack anything.
That's why I say I don't know what these societal umbrellas that people like to put us in. Sometimes you don't even fall under those categories. So unaweza pata huyo madhe alikuwa like, okay, not being really truthful with yourself. Me najijua that just being a mom and a wife is not enough for me. I have to do something with myself. If that is enough for you, perfect, well and good, because even when you are in the moment of being a mom and being a wife and taking care of the home, you're fulfilled. Lakini mimi kwa kitandani sitapata usingizi. Because the inner woman
utapata usingizi, utapata bwana yako kitandani.
Because the inner woman will constantly be telling me, madam, our story doesn't end here. Ebu get up, think. Now already I'm frustrated, and then I'm forced to find a solution in that state.
And then this is also...
Imagine the turmoil within myself.
Then this is also one of those circumstances where you, or rather me as the husband or the man in her life, I can't help. I can support in whatever she will want, but giving direction she might end up just saying yes for the sake of, you know what, you want me to... Because you have an example of najua tutarushiwa mawe, watatuambia yani mlipeana story yetu. Kuna mtu fulani mahali alikuwa anataka kufanya kitu. Bwana yake akasema, you know what, niko na hii idea. Weka biashara ya kufuga kuku. Weka biashara ya kufuga kuku. Hapo, by the way, mayai nini nyama, hapo utathrive by the way. Mdema akafikiria hivi akasema, you know what, my husband, you're right, hiyo pesa ina make sense. Sawa, wacha eventually hiyo biashara ifike. Madam first of all anaogopa kuku. We shall not mention names or point fingers kwa sababu tumewacheka. Anaogopa kuku. So
imagine at the end anaika biashara ya kuku.
Hawezi ingia kwenda kuchukua mayai. How can you be scared of chicken? It's already chicken. Like it's called as scared as a chicken. Now you're the one who's scared of the scared chicken.
By the way, this makes so much sense when Warren Buffett says he does not invest. He will not touch any business he does not understand. That is so true. Like that business is actually simple. The way to understand money and how it works and business and how it works is actually a very simple concept. Do you understand how this business works? Ama umeona tu
they're making money.
Let me also know. That is the one thing that I didn't understand, because mimi I don't understand how the hair business works. Yet I had tried to start doing mambo za nywele. I hadn't even done my research proper. I just woke up, knee-jerk reaction, nikafungua page because I was trying to feel something. I think that is the exact same thing that happened with the insurance job. My mom could sense my frustration. She's like, okay, shika hii basi nimeweza kupata opportunity, shika hii ufanye, you know, those knee-jerk. Warren Buffett is so spot on na hii nini yake. He never touches a business he doesn't understand at all. And he doesn't touch a business that is complicated, a business that isn't a simple model. In that, do you have returning customers? Will the customer that has just left your shop have a reason to come back the following day? I mean, I don't know what to say, but things are making sense now. Probably it's too late, I don't know.
I don't think it is. It's never too late. I mean, you have people who, or rather, we have people who are finding themselves at the age of 65.
Imagine if I knew this then.
Yeah. There are things that we have gone through within the last 2 years that have equipped us with the capacity to speak the way we speak. We're speaking right now, to understand things the way we're understanding right now. And these are lessons we would never have picked had we not gone through what we went through the last 2 years.
Yes.
And especially even in the last, I can even call it the last 2 weeks, or rather the next 2 weeks after the fight, they've been very eye-opening, because somebody says they're probably saying the same thing that they've been saying over and over again, but this time you actually hear it different. You get to understand a bit more of that these are not just words being thrown around. And then, again, like we said in the other episode, they are not looking for objectivity.
Sometimes, yes. Yes, no, truly. Sometimes, yes.
But then you see, we can never know. Us being the logical beings that we are, that are men, we want to know. So unataka hivi? Yeah, sawa. So ni shopping ya 10k kila mwezi? Sawa. So si nina feel hii mwezi tufanya tu shopping ya 5k. That will never happen. Na feel.
Really? Marto, I am the miser of this relationship.
I know, mama.
I'm the one who finyas what?
No, I'm not allowed to make jokes.
Okay. Now I have a better understanding of what is going on within me. Therefore, I'm equipped with tools to cope with it in an objective and positive manner. Okay? So I'm able to approach what has just fallen into my lap in a logical way. In a, how can I say? It's a mind thing. I'm not where I was then.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
I wouldn't find myself now bawling my eyes out because a situation in what I am doing right now is frustrating.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh my God, this is so frustrating, but I'm going to try and find a solution. You know, right? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so I still haven't, I'm trying to find myself. That's why I'm asking, is it too late?
No, it can't be too late. It can't be too late.
I still don't have a clear path, a clear thing that this is what Christina is going to do and this is what Christina is going to do. But I am in a mindset that is healthy enough to be able to weather this situation and my current season in my life.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. It
Yeah.
does. It does.
But there are things I'm clear on that I can do with my eyes closed. Things that come naturally to me.
So you said that was a problem.
Huh?
The fact that you can do something with your eyes closed.
No, what I mean is...
It gives you more fulfillment as much as you can be able to do it with your eyes
more,
closed.
Not more. It gives me fulfillment. Fulfillment.
Ultimate fulfillment.
I'm like, yes, I have made this beautiful thing. And see how it affects other people. People are like, this is nice. We are giving so many hints.
But go on ahead.
Yeah, so those are one of the things that I am exploring and choosing the path. Let's see where this leads. I would love to have a show.
So this person who has been afraid of the camera now wants to have her own show.
If I'm doing that,
I'd
be so happy. I'd be so glad to do it because it's something I genuinely enjoy.
So, ladies and gentlemen who are enjoying MaNaPaTau content, for the ladies, especially the ladies, because they're the ones who've been crying for this.
Crying. No,
yes. They've been saying we want. Exactly. Yeah. So we got a fantastic oven.
Yay!
That we promised to have more ovened content from it.
Wow.
And she finally came up with something. And I was like, okay, let's try and support this dream and see where it's going to get to. And we found something that she's excited about, comes from her, for herself. Mimi niko hapo tu kumpea support mahali anataka. Akisema nifanye hapa, ndio ninafanya. But in a way, I can even be not there completely na uweze kuendelea peke yake. Because that's what's more important. Because you see, happy wife, happy life. Aki hiyo haikuwagi uongo. Happy wife, happy life. Kwa sababu, when she's not happy, this is what my pastor told us about wives. when wives feel they are not heard,
They will repeat
they
themselves.
will repeat themselves over and over
Until
again.
we are heard.
Not exactly with the same words.
Of course.
Or with the same emotions, but that thing will be said over and over again till it gets through to you. That is that place, that the very thin line between communication and nagging is drawn. Sometimes it can skip to the other side, because the more something is said and the more you don't understand fully what is being said, you're just hearing something being said over and over again. You're like, sawa, nanisumbua, chukua, you know? But you see, what I was not hearing at the time was that you wanted something that is of you, comes from you, and you don't need to learn something else. You don't need to learn a new skill to be able to execute it. You can learn within, you can learn within that, but you don't want to start from scratch, basically.
Not really. That is when I was saying that, I was in regards or in relation to talking about the time I have left. I feel there is a window. I don't know if it's societal ideas
it is societal
have
ideas.
been embedded in me that I need to unlearn.
It is societal ideas embedded in her that she needs to unlearn.
That I need to unlearn.
It is.
I feel like everyone has a window period.
No, you do not.
I know, but most of us feel like we have a window years.
Sini kama anajiambia by the age of 35 I need to have had my 3 children already, ndio nilikuwa nimefunga hiyo, so that nini
yeah,
I mean,
so for
come
me,
on.
in regards to my career path or purpose, I feel like I have a window period of between 30 and 40 to really figure things out, and have, like, by the time I'm 40, I should be marching on a path that is clear, concise. I shouldn't be confused about where I'm going. At least that's where I want to be when I'm 40. So when I say I don't have time to go back to learn a skill, I meant in an experimental way.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Okay, let me try this. Okay, to try this, I need to go to school. Okay, let me, because that's what I was doing.
She used to call herself a hummingbird.
I
used to call it hot cold syndrome. So where she touches something, leaves it. Touches another thing, leaves it.
Do you understand where that was coming from?
Nimesema used to. So nimesema used to, and I used to.
I don't know if it's completely gone, but now I understand it.
Yeah, I used to call it hot cold syndrome. Because for me, I first of all did not understand what you were going through within you to be able to find something that is yours and from you, and something that you understand, that you love, and that gives you fulfillment. Okay?
Yeah.
I just thought you were looking for something to do. So if it is for something to do, here is something to do. You have insurance and you're doing it. So you just do it.
But it's not.
You have hair that you're doing. You do it. You have what else? There's a time she wanted to start cooking chapos.
Yeah.
For Nini.
Yeah, if you want chapatis, by the way, comment down below, DM me on Instagram, we'll talk pricing.
Yes, what I said, her chapos are fire, and that is why she was sharing the recipe on her Instagram page and such like, which I preferred to having my wife coming to your house to cook for you chapati. I mean, come on.
Anyway, we digress. What I meant is that my window period is shortening.
Yeah.
Okay? I don't have time to do knee-jerk reactions that require time factor.
Yeah.
That I need to invest in lots of time. What if I invest in lots of time and then it becomes like, okay, this wasn't the thing.
Yeah. And then one conclusion that we made is that as far as life, career is concerned, you have one of two things that you have to use wisely. One is money, two is time. Okay? Use time. If you've put time in something, it gives you money. Okay? If you do not have the money, you have to put in the time. But if you have the money, you can buy somebody else's time. That is what employment is.
Think of it. Your employer exchanges
money,
gives you money for your time.
Yeah.
Whereas him, hana time ya kufanya everything, books, installment, survey. So I'm like, okay, I have the money. Shika pesa, give me, I don't have the time, but I have the money. Shika pesa, do this for me. Let's get results.
Yeah.
So I feel in life you have those two it's not the only ones, but they're the top.
The key factors.
Things, the key factors that you have to be very careful how you play around with them in your life. By the time I'm 40, man, I better have money.
Yeah, right now we are right now we are putting time. Yeah. We are putting a lot of time, and that is why it's a bit draining, because my bloodshot eyes and my eye bags, because we are putting in a lot of time.
Do you now understand?
But we know it's going to pay off.
Have time?
Yeah.
I
understand.
Yeah, that is what I meant.
I understand. Yeah. So we're putting a lot of time, which we hope, and depending on how you put in the time, there's a way it must pay off, because there is what you're gathering with that time that is most important. Yeah, the skills, experiences that you'll not even get with just money. Even this person that has money, they had to put in their time. It will start with time. It will always start with time before now you can exchange the two. Time, money. Because those who just have money will never value time. If they just started with money, and you're into a silver spoon. If you do not have the time, if you did not struggle for the time, hata hiyo pesa utajua value yake.
Yeah, this is true.
So basically, in conclusion, we found something for her, which shall be coming to this MaNaPaTau channel very, very soon. All right, let's keep it locked. We shall be introducing that very, very soon. You shall see it. Wacha tusiseme mengi sana kuhusu hayo. And also, my boys, wanaume, husbands, acknowledge the fact that before we became one, they were individuals.
Yeah.
With hopes and dreams. Okay? They sacrificed some of their hopes and dreams to be part of our hopes and dreams. And even for the women and the men, there are men who sacrifice, at least there can be some, who sacrifice their hopes and dreams for the people that they are.
Sometimes it's not one sacrificing for the other.
Exactly.
Sometimes it's both of you sacrificing for one
common goal.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like this is we are living our separate paths to work on this one path.
Because that's exactly where I was headed. Because it does not mean that because now you want to do something that is yours, that means you're taking a different path. No. It's all building towards the same goal. The same goal is to do this life together towards the same destination, to make sure that our child grows well, goes to the most logical of schools based on our finances at the time.
Even legacy, leave a legacy for
exactly, and our children's and our children's children and our children's children's children. And I think sasa ni saa 9 ya usiku. This guy's gotta shut down now. Thank you very much for joining us on MaNaPaTau Chronicles for this episode. Guys, really hope that you've gathered something. You've gained something. We always hope to have you guys gain something when you watch our stories.
Or just experience our life,
Yeah.
our journey.
Yeah.
There's nothing right or wrong with what we've just spoken about. This is just our life and what we think or how we think it has affected us and what we think we've learned from it.
Yeah.
You can take it or leave it.
Yeah. We fight, we agree, we disagree, we learn. And that's the most important thing. Let's never stop learning. Let's never stop learning. All right? Till the next one. Sim kai poa.
Bye.